Muscle Physiology Lab video. We're going to go over a couple muscle terminology first, which is origin, insertion, prime mover, synergist, and antagonist. Origin, the origin of a muscle is the fixed attachment point where the muscle begins. The insertion of a muscle is the movable attachment point where the muscle ends. And then you have the prime mover or agonist. That is the muscles that are primarily responsible for a specific movement. And then the synergists are the muscles that assist the prime mover to perform a movement. The antagonists are the muscles that oppose the action of the prime mover. So, for instance, it's relaxing when the prime mover is contracting, or flexing. Flexing when the muscle prime mover is contracting. And so you have those 5 different terms. And so the muscle group I chose is the abdominal muscle. And the abdominal muscles are a group of muscles located in the front of your abdomen. They play a very important role in various functions like movement, posture, protecting internal organs. And there are 4 major muscles of the abdomen, and they are kind of located right here in yellow. The first one is the rectus abdominis, or your six-pack, often referred to, and it's located here, running vertically. It's also the prime mover of the abdominal muscle, so that's what it can be considered. The external oblique here and internal oblique, those are muscles located on both sides. The internal oblique is located underneath the external obliques. And they help with twisting movements and bending sideways, and they're known as the synergist because they assist the prime mover, the rectus abdominis. This here is a transverse abdominis. That's another main one, and it can be a synergist as well because it plays a role in stabilizing the pelvis. And if you look for this here, this is also, there's a couple. The latissimus dorsi here. You have your pectoralis major here. Linea of Alba there. And so those are the main muscles we're focusing on. Prime mover, synergist here. And then you have your abdominal muscles that play several key roles in your body, including core stability, posture, keeping you upright and stable, movement. It helps with respiration because you contract those muscles to help, like coughing or heavy breathing. You have your abdominal muscles to assist with that. Let's see. And then there's several diseases or conditions of the muscular system. And for the abdominal muscle, I chose a hernia because I've seen it, and it occurs quite often. And it happens when an organ or tissue finds a weak spot, weakened area in the abdominal wall or surrounding muscle or tissue, and then it begins to protrude out and cause like a bulge. And so you'll have those in an abdominal hernia because you'll find a weakened area of the abdominal muscle. And that can happen due to heavy lifting or straining or even a congenital issue may have that occur. And so the anatomical change would be the weakening of the muscle tissue and the protrusion. Physiological changes increase pressure, and it causes pain and discomfort from the pressure from the protrusion in the surrounding muscle area. So overall, it disrupts the normal function of the muscular system, and it leads to pain and limitation, but it can be fixed through repair, like surgical intervention can help with that.